our focus has really changed. We spent most of our time and most of our money here when we first started. And then as we began to learn more about the system and how it worked, one day we were out at Garditsky and the little girls were dancing, and I just could not contain the tears because it had finally hit home to me that what we were doing was worthless if we weren't going to take it that next step further.
To save the older kids.
At this orphanage in Simferopol, Ukraine, the boys are thrilled with the contents of their blessing bags. The coloring books, the cars, the clothes, it all brings smiles. In a few years, the same children you see smiling here will be cast out of the orphanage system. 16 or 17 is the end of the line. They'll have no home, no family, very little education. The happiness they feel now will soon turn to despair. In Ukraine, an estimated 255,000 orphan children live on the streets.
At this age today, when we see these kids, a lot of these kids know. A lot of these kids know they will end up on the streets. So this, for them, is where reality starts setting in.
Reality often means rampant drug use. Many will die young. The life expectancy of a Ukrainian orphan living on the streets is 23. Late one night in Simferopol, I was shown the startling truth behind the statistics. This young man, Volvo, works for a Simferopol ministry that tries to help the street children.
Orphans here in Ukraine are second-class citizens. They are considered lower than most people, beneath the average citizen. And when they get out of the orphanage system, they do literally go underground. They live beneath apartment buildings, down in the sewer systems. It is a secret society of street children.
With two members of the Hopeful Hearts Foundation, photographer Nick Childers and I followed this man, a former child of the streets himself, down into the sewers and secret hideaways where the children live. Beneath a 5-story apartment building, we climbed over electrical wires and under pipes that supply the water. Darker and darker it became, with only our flashlights to show the way. The stench of human waste is thick in the air that's made heavy from the steam heat. Then, within that darkness, a light. And we see them, 2 boys, living in a garbage-laden bunker, their light wired into the building's electrical system. I asked them why they live here. Is there nowhere else to go? They give me a very simple, very sad 2-word answer.
They called it our home. This is our home.
The Ukrainian ministry gives them food. Hot meals and showers are offered nearby. But the boys exist mainly by selling scrap metal, picking through trash and stealing. Just 4 feet from where we had our conversation, just steps away from their home, we see their bathroom facilities, piles of human waste. In the doorway, a dead cat.
This place is better than
we are underground.
This little boy said that once here slept 7 people.
7 people inside this tiny 4x4 room, a closet really. While we're there, this boy keeps secret another child who's hiding in the top bunk. He says he's 17 and reluctantly shows us the glue he sniffs to stay high. The undeniable chemical smell permeates the places these kids live. We saw discarded tubes of glue everywhere, mixed in with the filth and the garbage.
His name is Tola.
Where's your family?
Где ваша семья?
Нет.
We don't have a family.
Just the 2 of you.
The Ukrainian street children tell us the high the glue delivers is called Mother's Arms. They say it takes away the pain.
Сказки. Они когда вот нюхают клей, они получают галюны.
When they sniff glue, they got some dreams, like they are in some beautiful places, and just to forget this place.
Anywhere but here.
Yes, exactly.
But here is what they have. Outside, the 17-year-old talks to me about living underground.
Do you have any other place where you could live?
А у тебя есть еще место, где ты можешь жить? Ну, другое место.
Нет, ну вот мы только тут.
No, only this place where I can live.
Why? But there's no place to go. No other place for you at all.
Тебе некуда пойти, получается. No, I have no place to go.
Open your presents. Open your presents.
Hopeful Hearts now offers another place to go. Laughter, light, and warmth surround these 6 girls, Ukrainian orphans, who now live in this home. This is Hopeful Hearts' most astounding accomplishment. In Simferopol, Ukraine, the foundation has purchased, renovated, furnished, and filled the house with everything a real home could need. The building investment alone is $130,000. Inside are clean, modern bathrooms, super-sized dorm rooms, a kitchen filled with up-to-date appliances, and a feast for the Hopeful Hearts team that brought gifts and good wishes. For these 6 young women, the greatest gift of all is this home. It's their chance to have a safe place to live, a better life.
What a lot of people I don't think realize about this transition home is we've adopted those girls. You know, when they have a cavity, we have to pay to fill it. When they get sick, we have to buy the medicine. When they need clothes or underwear or shoes or socks or a haircut. And some of that I didn't even think about. You know, you take them in, you send them to school, you give them a place to live, and you feed them. It's just a drop in the bucket with a teenager. So it's taking a lot of money.
A lot of money, a major promise, the promise of a future. Hopeful Hearts plans to make good on that promise, beginning with these 6 girls.
It's 6. If it were just my 2 girls and your 2 girls, if it were just 4, that'd be enough. It would be that important if it were just mine, or if it were just yours. It's just 6 people. It's a ripple effect. You know, those 6 may someday impact 6 more, and you know, how can you put a price on 6 little heads?
This is Lena and Julia. They call the transition home a big, funny, happy family house.
Я не ожидала увидеть такой огромный дом.
I didn't expect to see that big house, that huge house.
С такими удобствами.
It's so comfortable.
For Julia, who's 18, it's a big difference from when she arrived at Losavoya Orphanage 9 years ago.
In the beginning, I was shocked.
У меня каждый день слезы в интернете
Every day
были.
I was crying in the internet.
Мама забрала меня и отвезла в дом-приют.
When I was 6 months, my grandmother, she took me away from my mother and took me to the internet. I will be thinking about my future life, not about my past.
This girl, 6 in all. With this Hopeful Hearts mission and your money, great changes are being made for more children than we may ever know.
And if I'll get a chance, I want to create that kind of houses.
Чтобы детям в нашей стране было очень хорошо.
So kids in our country would have good life.
And for the good life now, they want to say thank you.
Спасибо!